Hey guys, this is Quindane and I'm bringing to you a battle between HOS Nidintu, I hope I'm pronouncing the names right, and Immortals of War Nermin. We'll see the army soon. This is from the Rome versus Barbarians mini tournament, which is an event for the Great Games. And basically it's sort of like a mini Cup of Nations, except you have to play 2 games and you have to use Rome once and a barbarian faction in the other game, and obviously Rome versus Barb, so you get the idea. You can still sign up if you're interested, provided that you are playing in the Great Games. So yeah, it's like con, so the money you get reflects the strength of the faction. So obviously Rome is going to get less, and I think Numidia is going to get more. Nidintu, he likes to, from what I've seen, he uses mostly like cav and archer based skirmish armies, so this is pretty much a full-on skirmish army. He only has this one urban cohort, but otherwise he has 6 archers, the crappy ones, and then he has an auxiliary archer, and let me see, 1, 2 and 4 auxiliary cav and only 4 praetorians, which is kind of interesting. But I guess it's good against Numidia because they have fast cav and they have camels, and they can easily outrun camels, these Roman cavalry. And so Nermin, he has 6 archers. He has a basic Numidian army, 6 archers. He has 4 desert infantry. Obviously he probably knew Nidintu was going to skirmish, so he didn't bring any legionaries, but these can be pretty useful against the cav, and they can even catch archers. He has 4 camels and 4 Numidian cavalry, which are skirmish cavalry. So pretty standard armies, but Nidintu obviously has cav advantage because he has melee cav. So if he manages to catch these Numidian cavalry, then he's going to get an advantage because he has then 8 cav against 4. Nermin is obviously playing more aggressive. He has 4 militia cav, Numidian cav, and he's trying to shoot the archers on the flanks, maybe even the cav if he manages. Just to watch out because these Roman cav are actually quite fast. Nermin is winning the archer war, it seems. He has obviously more upgrades on his archers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 1 experience chevron on each archer, and obviously has Jav cav as well. So Nidintu is losing the archer war pretty badly. Eventually he's going to have to rush, and we'll see how he manages then. Nermin already has some militia cav in the back, so he's going to harass these cav as well, force them to go closer, maybe into the range of these archers. And yeah, Nidintu doesn't really have a chance but to rush, so he's going to rush on right flank, it seems. He's going to manage to catch these slingers, and he managed to catch one on the left flank as well. So Nermin, he didn't really counter with anything, he just let these slingers die. Maybe it's for the better. Personally, I don't really like this army. I would have just brought, I don't know, 6 melee cav at least, because I mean these 4 camels are not going to do much against Roman's cavalry, and then these desert infantry, I mean they're good against cav but not that good, so they're not gonna, and especially if he doesn't bring them to a cav fight, then they're pretty much useless. So now we see a few engagements on both flanks, which Nidintu won pretty easily, and he's just harassing on every flank, and he's trying to split Nermin's army up, and eventually he's going to eventually he's going to rush one flank and just demolish it, and then just finish the other flank. At least that's what I would do. But now almost the archer war turned, because Nidintu was able to kill some archers with his lighter cav, and now at this point Nermin doesn't really have a chance to win this unless somehow he manages to win one flank, but that's not gonna happen, I think. He still has some archers left, 4, but these are not gonna be enough to do a lot of damage. And he lost his militia cav, it seems, as well. He has 1, 2 left, and some archers are coming back, so it doesn't seem that bad. But Rome just has such a cav advantage that the only way Numidia can win at this point is if they use this infantry well and try to get them into the cav fight. You can still do quite a lot of damage with these militia cav, especially against the light cav if you skirmish as well. So the archer war seems to be in favor of Numidia again. Eventually I think Rome will have to rush. From the tournament, I think barbarians have a slight advantage because they have quite a lot more money than Rome. So at least most of the time barbarians won and Rome lost. But Rome seems to be in control of this game, even though like he has no archers left, but 4 camels are not good enough to hold off all that cav, unless he manages to use this infantry well. As you see, he's trying to position his cav behind the infantry so they don't get attacked directly. Yeah, Rome doesn't want to attack these spears head on. This is good that he sent his infantry there, and now you see that there are 1, 2, 3 desert infantry against an urban and some auxiliary archers, so that's kind of pointless. These spears should have been used against cav, and now Rome is going to be able to attack Nermin's cavalry head on without fear of having any spears to fight against, especially with his generals so exposed. That's not going to be good for Numidia. Yeah, and Rome cav is probably just going to win this engagement. As you see, he managed to flank as well. So yeah, I think this was one of the biggest mistakes, that Numidia used 3 infantry against just 1 urban. Kind of seemed pointless. It shouldn't really have to have worried about that infantry. Instead, he should have focused on cavalry, and then he could have killed that urban with his archers. It's just a mass shot for Numidia at this point. So yeah, I think this is game over. GG to both players, and I'm going to record the rematch as well. So see you there.